There we go. All right. Hello and hello. What's up, peoples? How are you all doing? How's your night going? Is it going good? I know mine is, that's for sure. However, anyways, we have some things to go over here on this stream, and because someone showed up, we don't have to worry about whether or not people aren't going to show up. However, I have to ask a question for everybody, and that question is which one do you want me to open first? So that's how this is gonna go. So don't forget to comment. We do shout out those people at the end of the video. We were gonna do 2 live streams this week. We were. That being said, which one should I open? Should I open Skywarp? Should I open Ironhide? Which one do you want me to open first? But also, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate that. So big question here. I also got a bunch of stuff at at NostalgiaCon in Salt Lake City, and NostalgiaCon was quite fun. Oh my goodness, that was a blast. At least I know I had one. Good lord. Oh my goodness. I got to meet the incredible voice actress Mae Whitman, which just which just already was I was already blown away by getting to meet her. So yeah, I'm not gonna. I was excited to meet her, and she was on my bucket list of voice actresses to meet. So yeah, don't forget to comment. Don't forget to comment. You do get shouted out at the end of the video if you do comment. So do not forget to comment. So yeah. Yeah, don't forget to comment. And which one do you want me to open first? I don't know which one I want to open first yet. You know what? We'll go Skyward first. We're gonna move Ironhide off to the side here. We'll go with Skyward just to get the ball rolling here. So, there we go. Don't forget to comment and don't forget to talk about things because we definitely do like to talk with people. And don't forget, if you do comment, you do get shouted out at the end of the stream. So yeah. So, I am going to be keeping this Skywarp. This one particularly, yes. Now, to explain my crash out earlier this week, to explain that a bit better, there was 2 of these guys, and one was just already a rare occurrence. So, I was already on cloud 9 finding one, and then there was 2. So, I was like, I've got to pick up 2. So, I picked up both of them, and I couldn't complain. I really cannot complain about the price of what I paid for both of these guys. I can't complain one bit. So, nope. Looks like we're not quite out of that yet. There we go. So, yeah, don't forget to comment, folks. It does help. It definitely helps. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot this was right as we were dealing with this. Yo, what's up, Vivo M8H7P? How's it going? How are you doing? You getting shouted out at the end. Don't forget it. So, gotta stick around to the end so you know you're getting shouted out. So, that's how this works. But, anyways, this is... Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get the mace out of this. There we go. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's better. So now we got that. Don't let it ever be said that I never said that I wouldn't do it, because I definitely did say that I would. So, alright. I gotta remember where... Oh, that's right. I forgot. That's right. These things go right here on the figure. There we go. So yeah, think that's where that's supposed to go. Right? Yes. Okay. I am correct. I'm thinking so. There we go. That's better. There you go. Now he's in his robot mode. A little bit more proper now. So, wish they would actually give us the actual guns that these guys used in the game. Really wish they would. Tigno, I don't hate the way that this looks. This actually kind of looks kind of cool. In fact, this is the first time I've seen this weapon. So, and I do know that they are supposed to open up. I do know that much. Or at least they were supposed to open up. I don't know if they still do or not, but if they do, great. If they don't, I don't really have any problem with that. So, but yeah, there's this. There's the rockets. There's the rocket pod. And because this is a direct mold of Starscream, we have to get the mace that comes with all of them. So, yeah. But no, Skywarp was one of those ones I actually really did want out of this game. But because they never... What's the word? Because it never showed up on shelves, at least anywhere that I lived, I'm kind of grateful that it finally showed up at Ross. So, yeah, I'm grateful for that. So, anyways, as I keep stating, don't forget to comment. You comment, you get shouted out at the end. I keep telling y'all that. Nobody seems to want to listen. So, but anyways, I gotta remember how to transform this guy. It's been a short minute since I've done this. Yeah, it's been a hot moment. I remember how ridiculous this guy's transformation was. I remember it. I remembered how ridiculous Starscream's transformation was. That much I remember. So, yeah. Not mistaken, you were supposed to open up the... Come on, you. Yep. This is where you're going to see my Shadow of Mordor bottle opener here. Or is it Shadow of War, excuse me. In order to pop this open, so we can then flip the head inside. Was I supposed to do that, or was I not supposed to do that? I thought I was supposed to do that. But, anyways, push the nose cone out. That much I know you're supposed to do. And then take this, push this all the way down. There we go. That's better. That feels better. So, there you go. There's that. And then I have to remember how to do the rest of this. It's been a hot minute since I have messed with these molds. So, I don't remember. I'm going to be real with y'all. I don't remember how to do this. How to do this one particularly. I think I'm doing it right, but I don't know. So, yeah. I do know wherever that piece just popped off to. There it is. There we go. There's that. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. Or was it? I know this is supposed to stay all the way up here. But you're supposed to open these up. There we go. Those are supposed to open up. And then they're supposed to go down like this. So... Okay. I usually don't do this, but I have to consult the manual. I have to consult the instructions. Yeah. I have to consult the instructions. It's very It's a very odd night for this to happen. So, yo, what's up, Nazar Ryan? How you doing? Yes, I'm unboxing. Yes, I'm unboxing figures from Ross. Deal with it. Yep. Got the nose cone down properly. Okay. So these guys are supposed to go like this. Like this for some reason. I don't know. I don't know. Ah, I remember how this goes now. That's right. That's right. I feel. Take note. I did have the original War for Cybertron Starscream. I bought it on clearance when it was like $10 at Target. So I vaguely remember some of this. I just don't remember all of it. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, this pulls forward. This pulls forward as well, and then these. What was it that needs to happen? What needs to happen next is I think I'm supposed to Am I supposed to rotate this again? Consulting the instructions. Yo, what's up, Zaga and Oreo? How you doing? What is this? This is War for Cybertron Skywarp and War for Cybertron Ironhide. We're gonna unbox them and transform them this evening. So, yeah. So, okay. I don't remember what to do, but no, we're also going over a couple other things that happened too, because I went to NostalgiaCon in Salt Lake City, and I'm gonna go over some of the other stuff some of the stuff that I got there as well, which includes a copy of Pokemon Omega Ruby, which I have not checked the save file of yet. I went to go get my 2DS today to make sure that I could do that on camera with everybody. So, yeah. So. But there's that. There's that. Rotate that all the way around. Yes, that feels better. And then, if y'all remember, the Seekers had had triplet Gatling guns that you could that they had that floating off to the side. So, yo, what's going on, Winter Knight? How you doing? How you doing? So. Sorry if it's been a while. No problem. No problem at all, Zaga. We all know people's lives get busy. Mine got busy this week or this weekend, excuse me. So no big deal. It's not that big of a problem. And take note, we're just happy you're here now. So yeah, don't feel like you got to do stuff that's not right for you. So, okay. I remember these stupid leg panels being a pain in the ass on the Starscream mold. I do remember that. So, but there we go. There we have that, and I'm pretty sure this doesn't tuck underneath. You have to, if I'm not mistaken, you're supposed to plug this one in back here. Yeah, right back here on that port. And you're supposed to take the rockets and put them on. I guess you have to put them on the back port as well. What a shame. So, yeah, there you have Skywarp in his vehicle mode. And now that we've done this badass here, now we can do Ironhide. So, but yeah, no, I got quite a bit of stuff at the NostalgiaCon. So, I'm not even joking. I literally have my 2DS here, and it's been almost like a decade since I played this game. So, actually, not even a decade. Well, it's been close to one. It's been about 8 years since I played this game. So, yeah, I got that. And we are going to unbox some Dark of the Moon cards this evening. So, This isn't Alcoholics Anonymous. No, it is not. It is not Alcoholics Anonymous. It is not AA. You got me on that one, Rifted. uh, Thank you so much, Nazir Ray, and I appreciate that. But also, thank you for giving me a good laugh there, Riveted Railfan. That's awesome. That made my night. That made my night right there. It's better than Alcoholics Anonymous. Yeah, because alcohol's allowed. So, I was gonna say if this is AA, then I am a terrible sponsor. But no, I'm okay. I do not condone substance abuse, nor do I condone alcoholism. I don't condone any of that. But I'm going to say, if you are looking for sobriety, definitely not. This is not the place to be. At least not right now. So, anyways, now that we did Skywarp, let's get into this guy here. Transformers Collectors Anonymous. No, I wouldn't say Transformers Collectors Anonymous, because I'm not anonymous, and Riveted, you know my name, so there's no question in my mind that this is all. There's no anonymous here to anybody. Oh, that was cool. I didn't even touch the figure. Just fell right out, right straight down onto the floor. Talk about a bottle cap, or talk about a bottle flip moment. That's dope. I just literally cut him right out of the box, and it just right there, stood right up. That's cool. All right, now that I've fondled the figure a little bit, or even not fondled, but now that I've... Okay, that explains a couple things. All right. I'm going to be real, I thought this mold was going to be terrible, and to be honest, it kind of doesn't look that great, but I'm going to be honest, it's not... doesn't look the worst that I've ever seen. So, and not to mention, I do appreciate the fact that they did do the whole shoulder pad bit that goes down like that. So I do appreciate that. Oh, not to mention, you can do this with him too, but you can rip off the arms. So that way you can give them their video game-like weapons in their video game-like form. So, yeah. Hell, I don't know. I might even keep Ironhide. I'm not sure. So, I was gonna say, if more video game characters show up at Ross, and I know that they're going to, you're not anonymous either. So yeah, well, that's the point. So I don't think it's anonymous. I think it's more along the lines of Transformers collectors here. So, or straight up just nerds here. So, yeah, and here is the Optimus Prime axe that everybody seems to like, apparently. And here's his rifle, or one of the rifles that you got in the game. So, we'll do that. And the thing I don't like about this particular axe is you have to shove this into his hands like so, and I don't appreciate that. I don't hate it, I just don't love it either. I love it and hate it at the same time. But anyways, Transformers Collected Anonymous. Okay, I'm loving this already, but alright, let's see if I can get this guy into his vehicle mode, because I seriously only watched one video on this guy, and it was MGOS. So, yeah. I don't subscribe to Prime versus Prime. I still think that dude's a thief. So, everybody keeps telling me, well, wouldn't you like to see the figures before they come out? And wouldn't you like to know what that's going to be? And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no. No, I like to be pleasantly surprised. And or I like to see when people actually can, get a hold of things for themselves and not sit there and go, oh, well, I pay, correction. Not even that, but, I can't condone somebody who sits there and then says, "Oh, I got an early copy." No, you did not, bitch. You fucking paid for that. In fact, I know you paid for that, because this is what companies will this is what people from other countries will do, so that sometimes they do this just so they can feed their families. You know, they work at those factories in Indonesia and Taiwan, and then they find and or reach out to collectors, and they'll say stuff like, "Oh, I can get you a brand new deluxe class that hasn't even been shown off yet for like $40 or $50, and or I can get you a Voyager class for like $90, or I can get you a Voyager class for like, or I can get you a leader class for like $150 or something like that." And because people are such clickbaiters, and because people are such, you know, oh, well, we want to know what's going on with this, and we want that, and we want this, or they just want to see if that's real, they click on his videos. And I'm like, that's unethical. That's, firstly, you got it in an unethical way, and you definitely did not pay fair market value for that. So, yeah. But anyways, that's just my opinion on him. As the leg decides to fall apart, that was not okay. Alright, I'm going to assume that goes there, and then... yeah, one can only assume that this goes here too, so... there's that. There we go. But anyways, so... but... like I said, that's just my opinion. I don't care. I don't care if you subscribe to that guy. I don't care if you don't. It's just not. I just don't care. So it's not my biggest concern, and I don't live anywhere near him. So yeah, but okay. Okay, I'm gonna assume that it was supposed to be rotated around like this. Yep, there we go. And then supposed to okay, maybe I'm supposed to rotate the waist. And then rotate this? That doesn't seem right. Because it's not. Because am I supposed to collapse this back? Yep. I am supposed to collapse that back down. But I'm supposed to collapse that back down after it's been connected like that. There we go. Why did that take me longer than it should have? So, yeah. There we go. Oh, come on. So, there we go. There's that. Flip this one up. And now that we know what we're doing, as MGO always says, second verse, same as the first. Take that to the side. Pull this all the way out. Put that all the way down. Take this. Angle it up. Rotate that all the way around. And then flatten that down like so. And then rotate that around. And then fold. Come on. You're going to stay tabbed in. There we go. That's better. Ah, there's a double hinge. That's where I messed up. Okay, so there we go. There's that. There's that. And then... come on. Come on, you. You're gonna go into place. And you're going to snap together just the way I want you to. There we go. And then I'll take these panels, clip them together, and proceed to untab them the way that they were originally tabbed in. There we go. That's a bit better. Alright, there we go. Now, these pieces should tab in together. Now, these are going to tab in together, and they're going to fit snugly like so. There we go. Ha ha! Ha! I got him. So, anyways, now that we've done that, take all the rest of this stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, yep, there it is. There is a tab for the axe to go here. There. And then this is supposed to... Where does this peg in? Ah, here we go. On the pain in the ass panels that said that I don't like to look at because they just look like they want to fall apart the moment you touch them. Okay. There we come on. I swear he's usually not like this. Good freaking Lord. How difficult does this need to be? Okay, I got one side tabbed in. I'm fine with that. And then the axe gets placed right there. Okay. All right. Now, what is the tradition for opening these? Can someone tell me that? I'm only going to open these at the end here. So, tell me what the tradition is for opening that. However, for the current moment, we're going to go over an old save file. So, this thing is not on sleep mode, so just give it a second. It's old tech, so it'll take a moment to warm up. So yeah, there we go. And yes, this is a working 2DS, so there is that. And this is my copy of Omega Ruby. I purchased this at NostalgiaCon earlier this weekend. I don't know what's on this, so we're gonna find out what's on this right now. So if y'all you Pokemon nerds and 90s kids, just start tuning in. So a software update is available. Sure. Oh. Download now. Sorry, I didn't know there was going to be something that I needed to do. So. Still updating. So this could take a moment. We're going to check a save file on this, but it's updating, so we're going to see what it's going to do. You know what? While that's doing its thing. What's the tradition for opening these? I don't know what the tradition is, so I'm just gonna go for it. These have not been opened since. These have not been touched since 2011. The only reason I know that is because the person who gave them to me literally just handed the pack to me and said, "Here, just have at it." So I know nothing about these, so I'm just going to. There we go. As I stated, I know nothing about these, so. And this does not want to open up. If anybody who's a fan of old Pokemon cards knows exactly what I'm talking about with these. What the? Okay, that's pretty dope. Right off the bat, I got a holographic Bumblebee. That's pretty cool. So, looks like we have Bumblebee, Megatron, Shockwave. Oh, I know what these are. Oh, this is cool. Okay, So these are image cards that you could put together an image on them, and these were available as I think they were available as promotional pieces for them. So yeah, you could get the foil cards, you could get the holographic cards, you could get the image cards, and if you have the full image, they're worth like maybe $60. So yeah, there's that. But this, I have no idea what this is worth. So this is pretty cool. I mean, comes with the Dark of the Moon Bumblebee image from the movie, and it comes with that image of Bumblebee up front. So now we're going to place these elsewhere because the game has decided it's going to do what it wants now. All right, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so there's a save file. 241 hours. Whoever owned this, Michael. Okay, you pretty chill. It says you are at the Sky Pillar. All right, well, we are gonna go out of the Sky Pillar and we're gonna go to a Pokemon Center. Um. Oh my gosh. Who? Criminy. The Sky Pillar is one of those ones that you need. What do you need in order to get out of here? Let me see. Does this guy have any? Does he have an escape rope? Ooh, he's got all the Mewtwoite stones. Those are good. Come on. Tell me we've got an escape rope. Dang it. This is not good. Oh, he's got the Eon ticket. There you go. So, I need to fly to get out of here. Oh, wait a minute. He's got a Flygon in here. Yes! Ha ha ha! I can fly. Alright, so there's Pacific Log Town. Let's go check out Pacific Log Town. Alright, let's see what we got here in these boxes. We got a Magikarp, Lotad, Love Disc, Zorua. That's pretty neat. Let's see, do we got any shinies in here? We got a Alright. Oh, here we go. Hey, this is an event Charizard. That's an event Charizard. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, we've got the event Pikachu. And we've got a Beldum, Sharpedo. And a Camerupt. We got Latias and Latios. That's cool. One of them was an event, so that much I know. Oh my gosh, he's got Genesect! Okay, that's cool. He got the Genesect event. Did he get... Question though, did he get anything else? It would appear I have a Genesect in here. That's awesome. But I have Latias and Latios. We have Groudon. We got Deoxys. We got Rayquaza. We've got Reshiram. We've got Genesect. So this guy, whoever owned this, you are a true G. That is so freaking cool. So yeah, dude, whoever gave up this copy, you should have transferred all your stuff. Wow, that's insane. But we've got Snivy, we've got Cyndaquil, we've got Beldum, we've got Sharpedo, so we've got all the makings of a good team here. We've got lots of good makings for good team here, so there's a lot of things here that this is pretty cool. This is okay. And we've even got an Absol in here, dude. This is great. So yeah, no, like this is a good line of Pokemon, and I'm gonna talk to you in a little bit here, Riveted, and we'll talk a little later here, but Blitzmiss? I think the person might have lived in Washington. Must have been a Seahawks fan. So that's cool. But no, we got this is good. This is a good, very good lineup of stuff here. We've even got a Solrock. So yeah. Alright. Now that that's done, we've checked out that save file. We know the Elite Four has been beaten. We know the Delta episode has been taken care of on that one. So that's pretty good on that game. I don't know what on earth this card is worth. This is pretty darn cool if you ask me. Says it's SP-3 on the corner here. I don't know what that means entirely. I'm going to take a picture of the card here in a minute. So we'll find out what this is and what it's worth. So yeah. Anyways, so let's huck that over there. Anyways, reviews for these two guys here coming out soon. So don't forget to pay attention to that. Oh, before we go, I did get to meet the legendary Mae Whitman. I did get to meet her yesterday while we were at, while I was at NostalgiaCon 2026 in Salt Lake City, and I got my pilot episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender signed by her. So yeah, could not complain. So, anyways, this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, do not forget to subscribe for more content. Do not forget to hit a like on that video. And let's go through the list of shoutouts. Do not forget to check out Vivo M8 H7P. Do not forget to check out Nizar, I don't know how to pronounce that properly. Rayan-K1K. Do not forget to check out Zaga and Oreo. Do not forget to check out Winter Knight 17. Do not forget to check out Riveted Railfan, as he has been our entertaining guy. And do not forget to check out Jordy's Rail videos, Alexander Rothschild, Patrick's Voice Rails, Lemon Lime Studios, Kitten Cat 999, Bravely GG, iStar 552, and you know what? Sentinel Edits. We'll throw him out there as well. So do not forget to go check all of them out. Do not forget to check out the main channel. And once again, please do not forget to subscribe for more content, because we do have loads of cool stuff that comes out a lot. So again, please do not forget to check it out, because these two guys will be, the reviews for them will be coming. Do not forget to check it out. So anyways, this is Thomas Fan 1 saying, do not forget to keep playing with your toys. Goodbye.